Hi there, students. Against somebody's will, against my will, against his will. Okay, this means without this person's permission or consent. Yeah, this says typically that you've been forced to do something. So the man pointed a gun at me and forced me into his car against my will. I didn't want to do it, but he was pointing a gun at me. Yeah? He forced his way into the house against my will, without my consent, without my agreement. So notice the use of will here, your will. This is what you want to happen. It was God's will that it happened. Yeah? They made me pay for this against my will. The dictator forced his will onto the population. Yeah? So something that's against your will, you don't have any choice in doing it. This is the opposite of by your own free will. You do something by your own free will. Yeah? So you could go against somebody's will. So he chose to go against his parents' will and marry his girlfriend. Yeah? As children, we're often forced to do things against our will. Yeah? So I was taken to school against my will. I wanted to stay at home and play, but I was made to go to school. So this is saying that somebody makes you do something against your will, even though you don't want to. Yeah? Okay, so he was forced to leave the area against his will. The police said that they were going to arrest him and throw him in jail if he didn't leave. Yeah? Maybe an ostracism in the old days, where they used to choose the least popular person in the city by writing somebody's name on a piece of pottery. Yeah? Well, that person then was forced to leave the city against their will. Okay, so being forced to do something rather than by choice. Yeah? It means reluctantly, unwillingly, not wanting to do something. Yeah? So I was forced to do this against my will. Yeah? I was forced to acquiesce without my consent. Yeah? Yeah, I was coerced into signing the document. Yeah, without wanting to. Yeah, I was forced to sign the document against my will. Okay, so against somebody's will. Okay, so, well, it's not fun doing things against your will, but, well, very often there are situations which just, the situation is bigger than us. Against your will, I think against someone's will, I would give this 5 informality. Use it anywhere. Citizens are forced to pay taxes against their will. And then as to origin, well, it comes from this word will, which comes from Old English willan, to want, which comes from Proto-Germanic wiljana, to want, Proto-Indo-European well, meaning to choose or to wish. Okay, so, well, I hope you're not forced to do things against your will. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. You can do that of your own free will. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Against your will, against his will, against one's will, against somebody's will.